Hey guys, it's Kovu and today I am stood up for once. I am not on the floor. We're gonna see how that goes. I may end up on the floor halfway through this video depending how long it is. But today I just wanted to talk to you guys about contact lenses because they're a big part of my cosplay and I feel like maybe I should talk about them. So that's what we're doing today. For anyone who doesn't know, I am also cosplayed as Luna from Hello the Boss today. This is a closet cosplay. I'm wearing a t-shirt backwards, which is why the label is there, and I've got like Gymshark shorts on, so I just kind of threw this together. So hopefully in the future there'll be a better version, but I thought while I'm dressed as Luna it would be a good time to kind of talk about contact lenses because I've used others in the past and now these ones, and I just thought it'd be kind of cool to give you just a little information, not a whole like in-depth thing. If you guys would like an in-depth series on contact lenses, I can make multiple videos and have like a little contact lens playlist. That would be kind of cool, but let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in or not. So yeah, so I want to talk about contact lens sizes in particular today because I think a lot of people don't know the difference, and I think when people are first buying contact lenses that can be a scary thing, and I think a lot of people also automatically go for the massive ones if they're doing like a Tokyo Ghoul cosplay or a character that has full-on blacked out eyes, or like, you know, when it needs to cover the whole eye. I feel like a lot of people automatically go for the massive ones because they're going to look the best, but they can actually end up really hurting your eyes if you're not used to contact lenses, and they can do some serious damage if you don't apply them correctly. So I just wanted to have a quick chat about size because I have been cosplaying with contact lenses for about 3 years now and I struggled to get these in today, so I just wanted to put this video out as kind of like a awareness thing, I guess. I don't really know, but yeah. So the contact lenses that I am currently wearing now, I'll insert like a close-up shot, are called mini sclera lenses. So these are, I believe, 22mm in diameter. I will double check and put it up on the screen. But these are what are known as mini scleras. So a sclera lens is the massive ones that black out your entire eye. They are like the fully covered ones. You can then get a range of mini scleras, which range from just under a sclera lens to more like an enlarging lens of like a regular size. And then obviously you have your regular size contact lenses, which are the ones that you can find loads of everywhere in loads of colours, and they're the ones that people with prescription eyesight contact lenses usually wear as well. You can get prescription in all of these lenses, by the way. There is not like a, you don't have to have perfect vision to wear scleras, like you can get your prescription in them. It might just cost a little bit more depending on where and when you buy, that's all. So the ones I'm wearing now, as I said, are mini sclera lenses. This means that they are bigger than my regular contact lenses. So if we take a side-by-side comparison of the contact lenses that I wore for Luna last time I did her and the ones that I'm wearing now, you can see that in the case they are quite bigger. And that is a very important thing to keep in mind. The small ones are easier to put in the eye because there is more room in your eye for that lens, so when you're applying the contact lens to the eye, you are more likely to have the space to get it in and fiddle around where you need to get it in safely without damaging your eye, whereas with the mini scleras and regular scleras, you don't really have any wiggle room at all. You kind of need to put them in where you want them, and you need to do it carefully, otherwise you can puncture your eye, and I know that sounds scary. It is very, very unlikely that you will puncture your eye. You might scratch it, which, talking from experience with contact lenses and me having to scratch my eye, it is horrific. Please, please, please take care when you are working with contact lenses because they can be excruciatingly painful if you do damage to your eye. Always make sure that you check that your contact lenses are still in date. They are free from dirt or debris, that includes like dust particles. Always rinse them before you wear them is something that I do because I'm paranoid about scratching my eye again. And always make sure that you check the lens and make sure that there are no tears in it, nothing is left in it from last time, and that it is the right way out. The way that you tell if a contact lens is the right way out, because things like black lenses and white lenses in particular, you can't always tell which way is the right way out. So the best way to check is put it on the palm of your hand, and if it resembles a concave, I'm gonna get these the wrong way around, but if it's concave then it's the right way out. If it's kind of like making a weird little wibbly shape on your hand, it is inside out and you need to flip it before you put it in your eye, because it can be really dangerous to do that. And also make sure that you're keeping the right side in the right eye and left side in the left eye. Don't ever switch them either, because that can also cause infections. I'm ramming a lot of information into this. Again, I can do a slowed down contact lens thing if you guys would like that, because I am very, very experienced in contact lenses. But yeah, so as far as sizes go, I would always recommend that you start out with a smaller size contact lens. Don't be upset or disheartened that's what I recommend, because I know a lot of cosplays like Tokyo Ghoul, for example, the sclera lens is so much more wham in your face, but it is always better to start safe and smaller than to go big and hurt yourself. Again, if you want to start there, go ahead, like, I'm not stopping you. It's just what I would recommend for beginners, but again, you don't have to listen to me. I'm wearing a closet cosplay, I can't say shit really. So yeah, if you want to do that, go for it. But again, I would recommend that you find a smaller lens, because they do make black and red smaller lenses. It's just, obviously they won't fill the white space in your, if I move closer you can kind of see. So these mini scleras, I'm using the viewfinder, these mini scleras, as you can see, they are still white on the outside of my eye, whereas the character actually has fully red on the outside of their eyes. But I thought that because I'm not very experienced in sclera lenses, that I would start with these and see how they feel. These are actually very comfortable in my eyes. Somewhere that I recommend getting contact lenses from is Pinky Paradise, which is where these are from. They're always very comfortable, and they do tell you on the website like the lens firmness, like if they're going to be hard lenses or soft lenses, and how visible through them they are, because sometimes you can get like tunnel vision lenses where you kind of look like this. That's what you can see, whereas these, I have my full peripheral, I can see my finger. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what that was, ramble. But yeah, you can get smaller versions of the sclera lenses that you would want. It's just you have to kind of, yeah, you have to kind of shop around. But again, two places that I would recommend, at least for people in the UK, because that's where I'm from, is Pinky Paradise and Colour Context UK. So yeah, again, I personally always use Pinky Paradise at the minute, because their contact lenses tend to be yearly contact lenses, which is better for me anyway, because it means that I can just purchase all my contacts for the year at the start of the year, and then next year after Christmas, and I get my Christmas money, purchase all of those. But again, you do you. I can do a whole in-depth video. Again, this was just a quick one to say that don't ever feel like, because you can't start there, like it sucks when you buy something for your cosplay and you get really excited about it, because I did this with my first cosplay, which was Hatsune Miku. I bought some contacts and they were mini scleras. I had never worn contacts in my life, and I really hurt myself trying to force them in my eyes, and I got really frustrated and upset at myself, because I thought, well, it's ruined. My whole cosplay is ruined because I can't get these contact lenses in my eyes. And it's a horrible feeling. It's, especially when you're so young, like I was 13 at the time, it's very disheartening, and I don't want anyone to feel like because they can't get the right contacts, or they can't get the right t-shirt, or they can't make the right prop, I don't want anyone to think that that means their cosplay isn't great, because it is. Like, everybody has their own style, everybody has their own thing, and nobody is going to think less of you because you weren't able to pinpoint it at like 100%. No character is going to be 100% because they're made up. Like, just be proud of what you have and what you can do, and just know that you can always progress. Like, it's never, you know, it's never A to B, it's always a wibbly ass line. But yeah, I hope that this kind of helped warn you guys a little bit against the contact lens stuff, because I have seen a lot of people recently hurt themselves with contact lenses, a lot of new cosplayers, especially on TikTok, trying to copy their favorite people, and it's very upsetting to me that there isn't, like, yeah, it's a whole topic, and I just wanted to put my piece out there about being safe around contact lenses and knowing the difference between them and choosing what is right for you over what's aesthetically pleasing, because it doesn't matter. Like, my wig has not been brushed in 3 years. It doesn't matter, okay? This is a top from Primark. that I just cut the top off. It doesn't matter, okay? This is not the right harness for her. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's your thing. You can always progress. There's always more time. You're good, I promise. But yeah, so I hope this video helped anyone that was confused on different sizing contacts, or anyone that was thinking about maybe jumping straight in the deep end and maybe wants to start out, or anybody that just likes watching my videos, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was a fun talk. I will see you guys in the next one. Kovu out. Bye.